Sorry, I had to restart the actual recording. Just keep it locally down. The computer was like, "You've ran out of space." I was like, "Shit." Let me just grab a little extra space real quick. 2 seconds. That's all it'll take. I can just do it since I haven't played in a while. There we go. That should help a little bit. Just a bit. Quite ready to play. That gives me all that from Steam at least. 18 games currently just on Steam. Let me make sure. 6 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes, 13, 11. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. And bada bing, bada boom. This guy. A lot better. Now we have 214 gigabytes free. If I really wanted to, I could also go through the link. I had like at least 20 games downloaded on my PC right now. Fuck, if not more. Yep, I'm inside. Got my way, lady. Oh yeah.
If CTOS doubles their guards, I better double my weapons.
For a little shoppy shop.
Welcome. If you have any questions, just let me know.
few weeks, CTOS centers throughout Chicago have increased security due to several attacks from activist hacker group DedSec. When asked about security changes, Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte Gardner was decisive. Chicago's safety is paramount, so we've hired private security for every CTOS control center. Peacekeepers have trained in the most dangerous regions of the world. In fact, Ms. Gardner, these peacekeepers you refer to are military mercenaries, many with criminal records. Isn't that true? Indeed, they've served time in the military, but we should hardly reject our brave soldiers for proudly serving their country, should we? Our CTOS network is well protected, and that gives Chicago citizens the comfort they deserve. That was Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte Gardner discussing CTOS security.
This new security is no joke. I need access. Gotta find out who's targeting my family. I want that voice behind the phone call.
Leave!
I've got better things to do.
Hey, I see you. Keep your eyes open.
I can do it! Give it up!
Watch out! I'll cover you! That's strange.
That's what I said. Yeah. Let someone else deal with this shit.
And Okay.
What was that? It's inside someone's home. Looks like CTOS is compiling every intimate detail from private citizens. It's no wonder DedSec is spies in CTOS. That's it. I'm hacked in.
What? You mean you're in the CTOS already?
I'm looking at the network as we speak. You've got your access, and I've got mine. Profiler system's online. Everybody's nasty little secrets at the click of a button. This thing's highlighting all kinds of stuff in the district. I could take advantage of some of this.
Keep an eye out for online traffic to be fixers in the network.
If I can see them, they can see me. All right, I gotta move. I'm in a lot of noise here.
Give me time to track your caller. I'll be in touch.
Hey, Joey. Way and walk away. Hacking combat.
is it?
I lined up a lucrative deal with a very demanding client. He needs a driver.
No.
But here's the thing. I come in this morning, find Maurice trying to dig his way out of the guest room. So I need to move him. Now I could pass this problem on to you since Maurice is really your problem. But that's not my style. I
Reese
always
is the
finish what I start, and all I'm asking of you...
All right, fine. I'll handle it.
Well, no, don't let me put you out.
I said I'd handle it. It's a job. Exactly.
It's a delivery job. Gotta move some guy. I mean, how hard is that? Just keep in mind my reputation's on the line here. He's paying top dollar for the best driver in Chicago.
Then he's in luck.
Fuck out my way.
We're with Bloom's Director of Public Relations for CTOS, Charlotte Gardner. Welcome, Charlotte.
I'm always thrilled to talk about CTOS.
Great, let's get into it. Why don't you explain what CTOS is?
Jesus. What the hell, a fixer? I made too much noise in the loop. This guy's found me. Well, now I better find him. Jordy's job will have to wait.
Yeah.
Shit, he's trying to hack in. Maybe if I trace his signal back, I'll find him before he breaches my phone. Okay, narrow the search area. Come on in. Find him quick.
God damn.
Got him. That's one fixer down. Now, how many more are out there? Well, someone's taking an interest in me. Fixers are mercenaries. They work for a paycheck. Someone's issued a contract on me. That's bad fucking news.
Oh,
If I remember right, these guys communicate through the grid. In fact, no time like the present. Let's see what kind of contract I can pick up.
When searching for a fixer to hack, you'll be shown potential gains and losses, variety. I know. Cool fact. Give me a second. Backed up. Let's do my other knee. Okay. timer. We go to the street. Little ad. I didn't realize that box ad. Oh. Question is, more when your foot itches when you have your shoes on. Sometimes shoot like itch. You don't got shoes on. Find something to itch yourself. Okay, that's cool as fuck. The fact that you can just fucking shut down whole bridges and shit. Okay, so that's fucking dope. I think that's well spent. Damn. You're fucking. Let me in this house. Oh my.
Nothing. No contracts. I'll have to check back later. All right. Now I can deal with Jordy's job. Some kind of driving contract. Delivering a guy somewhere. This won't be a typical taxi service. The trick with these jobs is avoiding the cops.
You need a digital trip? I got him.
Just need to find him.
Hand it over and I won't have to hurt you.
Oh no, this ain't happening.
Let's go, now!
All right, take it all.
Stop! Stay out of this!
Nice, I guess. Go.
I'll take it.
Here, down the streets of Chicago.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you been? I ain't got this shit. Fuck, man, it's all gone to shit.
I'm on my way.
Hurry, man, the cops are gonna find me. Hurry.
Reach Island.
Chicago police managed to interrupt a nighttime invasion on a manufacturing plant. One assailant died at the scene, while one remains at large. Expect delays within Parker Square as police.
This is Squad. We got a green light on CTOS search. Scanning for suspect now. Squad, all units initiating CTOS.
Shit.
All units, be advised. Squad is beginning CTOS scan for suspect. Squad, all units initiating CTOS scan for suspect.
Oh. Right now.
CTOS scan authorized. Initializing search for suspect now. Squad, all units, CTOS scan initiated. All units, be advised. Squad is
I'm the driver.
Fuck, what took you so long? You got a car, this thing's shut to hell.
No? My rule's your car. That's the job.
All right, well, come on, man, let's go.
Idea, you know. Okay.
Hey, what the shit?
Take quick chacha. Chacha.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about you, girl. I've been stuck in my head and I don't know what to do. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about me, girl? It's how we used to be. It's how we used to be.
Eddie's dead. I left him back there. Oh, man, the cops came out of nowhere. This is bad. Just follow the route and keep an eye on it. The cops are still searching.
Your route's gonna get us killed. Sit back and keep quiet.
Just stick to the plan. I know what I'm doing.
That how your buddy wound up dead?
Damn, it's a patrol car.
I see it.
Can't describe.
Hey, what the shit? Eddie's dead. I left him back there. Oh, man, the cops came out of nowhere. This is bad. Just follow the route and keep an eye on it. The cops are still searching.
Your route's gonna get us killed. Sit back and keep quiet.
Just stick to the plan. I know what I'm doing.
That how your buddy wound up dead? Keep your head down.
Squad, we're gonna work the alleys and see if we can flush them out.
Copy that. All surrounding routes are still up except the well. You've got support inbound on the well.
So come on, what's the plan? Talk to me.
You need to calm down. You got the island locked up. Stick to the back alleys, garages, keep out of sight. If you see me kill the engine and cut the lights, you keep quiet. Just be an old park.
Hold up. Hot and sweaty.
Car. Understand?
Yeah. Okay. Start shaking. Hey, what the shit? Eddie's dead. I left him back there. Oh, man, the cops came out of nowhere. Hey, what the shit? Eddie's dead. I left him back there. Oh, man, the cops came out of nowhere. This is bad. Just follow the route and keep an eye on it. The cops are still searching.
Your route's gonna get us killed. Sit back and keep quiet.
Just stick to the plan. I know what I'm doing.
That how your buddy wound up dead? Keep your head down.
Squad, we're gonna work the alleys and see if we can flush them out.
Copy that. All surrounding routes are still up except the well. You've got support inbound on the well.
So come on, what's the plan? Talk to me.
You need to calm down. You got the island locked up.
Coming.
Just stick to the back alleys, garages, keep out of sight. If you see me kill the engine and cut the lights, you keep quiet. Just be an old parked car. Understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Part part.
Stop shaking. You ever seen a guy shot in the guts before?
Too many.
What? Ain't no way.
Hey, what the shit? Eddie's dead. I left him back there. Oh, man, the cops came out of nowhere. This is bad. Just follow the route and keep an eye on it. The cops are still searching.
Your route's gonna get us killed. Sit back and keep quiet.
Just stick to the plan. I know what I'm doing.
That how your buddy wound up dead? Keep your head down.
Squad, we're gonna work the alleys and see if we can flush them out. Copy that. All surrounding bridges are still up except the well. You've got support inbound on the well.
So come on, what's the plan? Talk to me.
You need to calm down. You got the island locked up. Stick to the back alleys, garages, keep out of sight. If you see me kill the engine and cut the lights, you keep quiet. Must be an old parked car. Understand?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Shit. My hands will stop shaking. You ever seen a guy shot in the guts before?
Too many.
Come on, man. Talk to me. I'm freaking out here. Hey, maybe Eddie's alive, huh? He took one to the belly. I heard that's the best place to get shot. Is that true?
A wound like that can go either way. The bullet doesn't go right through, you're looking at a lot more collateral damage. Listen, the cops are gonna want answers, which means your friend will get an escort to the hospital.
You said you've seen a lot of gunshots. How many of them lived?
Live? Let's concentrate on getting you out, okay?
Jesus, I killed Eddie. I know I did. I heard the sirens and I just reacted. I thought oh, fuck, man. They said you were good. You did it.
Hey, come on. Beep.
We're here. Did it. There's some guys. Don't fuck it up now.
Okay.
Fuck. That's Lucky Quinn. Why's the club boss meeting us?
He's not meaning us. Meaning you.
Someone moved. I swear, I don't know what happened. There wasn't supposed to be anybody. I mean, it's a computer plant, right? I turn around, the alarm's going off. The cops got there so fast.
Quiet now. It's all over, son.
I got it, Maurice, right? That's what matters.
It is indeed what matters most. Here's how the world turns. Not much room for fuck-ups.
Oh, I get that, Mr. Quinn. I do. It wasn't my fuck-up, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
He's got a cataract.
All right. Calm. Get a chance to talk to your mama? Call your friend?
girl? No, sir. I was in a hurry.
That's good. Very good.
And dead. Oh, he's right. Just got murdered. Oh, triple tapped.
Tell your employer I'll call again. If ever I need it. No.
Okay, apparently I'm the driver of death. Jesus.
Bloody fucking Quinn. He runs the Chicago South Club. These assholes have been preying on Chicago since before I was born. I could have done the city a huge favor if I put one between his eyes. And this is exactly what I've been trying to stay away from. It always comes back hard. That can't happen again.
Hey, how'd it go? You finished that job yet?
You thought I'd be okay working for the fucking club?
A paycheck is a paycheck. You gotta start separating the morals from the moolah. Relax. Listen, I can hook you up with my guy. He'll find you better driving gigs if you want.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if I'll take them. Give him my name.
He says no to extra cash, right? Oh, and since you asked, Maurice is doing just fine in his new home.
I've got something for you. We need to meet.
Me? What, face to face? Sure looking for a guy in a mask.
No mask. Just follow my signal.
I thought you never wanted to meet.
I don't. But we need to meet.
Crazy. The faceless hacker guy wants to.
That's a bad sign.
The internet's compromised or something.
I think I'll pay this guy a little visit. I doubt he'll like my visit. It'll give him something to think about in the hospital.
I ain't babysitting no tech.
And they have
Somebody else here?
Search over.
Hey.
Ay, Dios, well, pardon you! Hey!
Pressure him from the side. Let's force him out. Head into his blind spot. Take his side. I got this end.
okay.
I'll take Betty's, man. Anything.
This makes more sense. Just
Who is that? Hey, come out of there!
I can't quite make it out.
Oh, I got 2. Battery. Easy enough. Kind of do want to
grab. Violence erupted last night in Rossi, Fremont. The notorious neighborhood has suffered a wave of violence over the last few years as members of the Black Viceroys clash over gang leadership. Police officials see no end to the violence.
Excuse me. Okay. Right.
Let's pause Spotify for now. Oh, I've seen this guy. This is the guy I saw on TikTok that has, yeah, the coolest fucking, like, driving setup. That fully moves like an actual car. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Alright, let's find us a good video. Let's find us a good video. Kind of want to watch this potentially.
Charli D'Amelio at one point became the largest creator on TikTok, and her family absolutely capitalized on this and tried to turn a teenager's TikTok fame into a full-blown business empire. But years later, Charli, who started it all, I guess is walking away from the whole family and allegedly only keeping contact through attorneys, which has me sitting here wondering, will there be a lot of similarities between, I don't know, the TikTok teenager stars and their parents as there was Disney stars and their parents, and even early musicians and their parents, or just in general, people who became famous when they weren't 18 and then, you know, had their parents run their stuff for them. But with this case, there's absolutely been some signs that maybe the work relationship in the family came before the actual family part of being the family. It just becomes problematic when your parents are also your boss and they are monetizing your persona, which then opens up that slippery slope and a weird dynamic of, okay, are you a boss first or are you parent first? Do you actually want what's best for your child, or do you want what's going to profit the most money? Obviously, this is nothing more than speculation, but there were some early signs with this just a few years ago, because I covered this family like 5 years ago with this video. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that all of this is now unfolding, but here we are. So if you don't know who Charli D'Amelio is, back in 2019, she was just a teenager from Connecticut posting dance videos on TikTok. And most influencers spent years trying to become famous, but Charli kind of tripped and fell into it. Like, she started posting these dance videos for fun, her clips began taking off, and within a few months, she had become one of the fastest growing creators on the platform. And that growth became extremely ridiculous because in November of 2020, Charli became the first person in the world to reach 100 million followers on TikTok. So essentially, she was just a high school student who liked dancing, and when that happened, everything changed for her, because Charli didn't just become famous, her entire family became famous. Her older sister, Dixie, she started posting content and quickly built a massive audience on her own. Then the whole family moved from Connecticut to California. They signed brand deals, they launched businesses, they starred in a Hulu family reality show called The D'Amelio Show, and suddenly, what had just started as a teenager making videos in her bedroom had become an entire family empire. And that's where this story gets a lot more complicated than your average influencer drama.
So what this is it's a look at your 2021. This is the major things we're focusing on, starting a clothing company. And then you have books and TV shows.
I just literally had no time to like actually do anything, which is the thing that sucks.
And it seems like they were really putting the kids to work in this family because they had binders where production was planned out for the entire year. I feel like that would, I don't know, take away a little bit of the fun aspect from a teenager who started doing TikTok dance videos for fun. And I guess contrary to how some people are telling the story, Charlie's parents weren't broke. Like, they seemed like they were pretty well off before all this even happened. Her dad, Mark, already had a long career in business before TikTok. Her mom, Heidi, apparently had worked as a model. The family seemed to be doing completely fine long before anyone knew what a D'Amelio was. But even if they weren't dependent on Charlie when all this started, it's hard to argue the family's public fame didn't come from her. So without Charlie, I feel like it's safe to say that there would be no Hulu show, no brand, or even, a popcorn company. And there definitely wouldn't be an audience of millions of people that want to know what the D'Amelios are doing. But I guess the problem is when one person becomes the center of a family business, things get messy very quickly, to put it lightly. Especially when that one person is a teenager and, I don't know, should be having some sort of a childhood. But instead, they just built an entire creator business on top of her. And I say on top of her because a normal business is kind of like a triangle. A creator business is kind of like an upside down triangle, right? So, like, normal business, you'll have like a CEO on the top, and then you'll have like, COO and CFO and essentially like the management roles below. If the CEO is sick one day, the company's gonna keep running. On a creator business, right, you have the creator on the bottom, and then everyone is essentially stacked on top of the creator. So if the creator doesn't show up to make content that one day, they don't have content that day. The business essentially stops. So let's say if the creator just wants to go for a 1-month vacation, that will not work in the modern creator landscape unless they've pre-filmed so much content to essentially cover them for while they're gone. That's just the reality of a creator business. A creator business is essentially just a treadmill, and you kind of have to just pace yourself so you can do it for a long time. And if you're a teenager and they just shove you on this treadmill and they just ram up the speed as fast as possible, yeah, you're gonna burn out quickly.
I went downstairs and I stayed down there because I was like, everyone just needs to leave me alone for a second before I have a panic attack.
You're shaking.
I can't help it. I just feel like I'm nuts. I have no idea how to sleep. You're gonna do great. I used to have like 10 to 15 huge panic attacks a day. Like, that's how bad it was. It's obviously still there. I obviously still struggle with it. There's no way to just like, poof, anxiety's gone.
And it's safe to say that pressure would become a major theme in the years that followed. As Charlie's fame exploded, the family tried to navigate something that basically didn't have too much of a manual, because you haven't seen too many cases of this. Like, obviously you had the families that had kids who were, I guess, became pop stars, or the Nickelodeon actors, or Disney kids, and so on and so on. But Charlie, she was the first in a generation of people who became global celebrities for essentially 10 to 15 second dance videos on social media. That is completely unheard of. Essentially, one day she was posting dance videos, and next she was appearing in commercials and attending red carpets. And eventually, the family, as I mentioned earlier, got their own Hulu reality show. So this is where things get a little interesting, because if you go back and actually watch the D'Amelio show, it's actually kind of surprising how often the topic of pressure comes up. Because while the show is supposed to, I guess, give viewers a look inside of the glamorous life of being a TikTok celebrity, there were definitely moments where Charlie seemed completely overwhelmed by what her life had become. At one point, she said, "I am physically and mentally exhausted. It's work. It's my personal life. It's negative comments. It's school. It's content I make for myself. It's deliverables. It's meetings. It's interviews. It's everything." As I mentioned earlier, that treadmill was just turned up really fast. And again, remember, like, not even 2 years before, she was just a normal high school student. So, I mean, her being overwhelmed makes complete sense, because, now not only is she still going to school, but they essentially just loaded up a full-time job on her on top of everything. Not only a full-time job, it's a full-time job that is a whole bunch of people's full-time jobs stacked on top of her. And there was one quote that really stood out, because she said, "If I wanted to quit, now they don't have a job. it's a lot to put on a person. So again, she's referencing the whole thing where, you know, the upside down triangle creator business, where the creators on the bottom, everyone's stacked on top. If she just quits, everyone here loses their job. And look, I'm not saying this is proof that anyone was exploiting her or anything like that, but it does tell us something important. Even during the height of her success, Charlie was very aware that her career wasn't just her career anymore. There were employees, business deals, brand partnerships, and so on and so on. An entire ecosystem that had grown around her success. Meanwhile, publicly, the family seemed incredibly close. In interviews, Charlie kept praising her parents and said there were nobody who worked harder to protect her than what they did, and her parents also openly talked about helping both Charlie and Dixie through mental health struggles. Essentially, the family's image was built around being supportive, relatable, and unusually close for a group living under an internet microscope. Which is why I guess what happened next caught so many people off guard. Because I guess while all the fans were watching the TikToks and the red carpet appearances, things behind the scenes seemed to be changing. Because according to Mark D'Amelio, the problems that people are hearing about now actually started back in early 2025. And that's where the timeline starts getting real strange, because from the outside, everything was looking great. Forbes estimated that Charlie earned like $23.5 million in 2025 alone. I mean, this is just unfathomable money for most people. She was also making a leap from social media into traditional entertainment and landing a role on something called And Juliet on Broadway. But I guess behind the scenes, something was changing. So in late 2025, fans noticed that Charlie and her parents no longer followed each other on Instagram. Oh no! So you know that is just a massive bombshell for the unemployed. The D'Amelios, they don't follow each other anymore. Obviously, that's kind of a nothing burger, but then things get a little bit more interesting when reports emerged that Charlie had quietly separated herself from parts of the family's business empire. So according to TMZ, the process actually started in March 2025 and was fully completed by November of 2025. And in other words, while fans were busy, I guess, speculating in 2026, Charlie had reportedly already been distancing herself from the family business for months. And I mean, if that's true, the public was basically the last to find out. So one of the businesses was Be Happy Snacks, the popcorn company launched by the D'Amelio family. And according to reports, Charlie stopped promoting the product and just formally exited the company, while her parents and sister remained involved. And I guess what's funny is even after reports said she had left, her photos were still all over the company's website, which kind of makes sense because, you know, she's still the glue, the key part to that brand. So I don't think that brand is going to want to just, you know, erase her from the photos. I feel like more people will start asking questions then. But that does put her in a weird predicament. Like, imagine leaving your family business and then still being the face of the homepage. Because I guess in May of 2026, allegations surfaced claiming the fallout wasn't really about the popcorn at all. Apparently it was about the money, because allegedly on May 30th, 2026, a gossip account called Dumoy published claims from, I guess, unnamed sources alleging that Charlie had discovered millions of dollars had been transferred out of her accounts that had been established while her career was being managed by her parents. Allegedly, this money was supposed to be intended to be Charlie's savings. And the reports also claimed that the dispute had caused a major rift within the family, and that Dixie had sided with the parents. And then it went on to say, in quote, her parents treated her like a cash cow. This is a teenager who was taken advantage of for money by her already rich parents, leaving her aggressively and massively hated online for having the maturity of a teenager. And Mark D'Amelio did not stay quiet. Almost immediately, he jumped into the comments and publicly denied the claims. He wrote, "Nobody called me for an interview. This is not true. We love Charlie, but she is being manipulated and I have the receipts." And I guess if that wasn't dramatic enough, he followed it up by saying there is nothing to say except the report is 100% not true. So I guess at this point, you might think that Mark's strategy would be to stop talking, but instead, he went live on TikTok.
All I want to do is I'm going to protect my name and protect when people talk about me, and it's not happening. So, and everybody knows who they are, and I have the receipts.
And honestly, some of the things he said during that live stream are probably the most important pieces of information that we have for the entire story, because Mark presented a completely different explanation for what was happening. Because according to him, Charlie was distancing herself because someone else was influencing her.
She hasn't reached out to me, and sometimes she's mad at me for something. Gave my daughters everything I thought they wanted and needed, and now you got a bunch of team around them that think they know what's best for Charlie. And I have all the receipts. The problem is, if I sue someone, what's that going to do? Drag my family into a lawsuit? Emails I sent one to her business manager. He didn't respond back. Maybe I'll post that one later. We should look into everybody associated with Charlie. These dumb don't understand that I can use AI and search 330,000 emails and I have everything. So you want to come after us?
Okay, so in Mark's version of events, the person treating Charlie like a cash cow wasn't her family. It was the people around her. So during his live stream, Mark said, "Do you know how I communicate with my daughter, Charlie? Through her lawyer." Yeah, I mean, that's a nightmare. Honestly, I think there's so many aspects of the story that's a nightmare. But, ugh. Mark went on to explain that he had recently spoken with Charlie's lawyer and had been told that she was doing okay. But an interesting part of this live stream is, first he says how much he wants Charlie back.
We're destroyed, man. We're freaking devastated. We want Charlie back. We love her.
Then he follows it up by implying that she's playing a victim.
I think people and therapists try to create this narrative that it's the parents' fault. I do think a lot of people want to be victims, and sometimes you just, sometimes you're just not a victim. Sometimes you happen to get super lucky and you have a silver spoon in your mouth and your dad is working so you can have all the things that you have.
Okay, dude, which is it? Like, do you want her back, or is she just doing the whole silver spoon thing? I don't fully understand the strategy here. Like, if Mark was trying to convince people that this wasn't just internet gossip, he kind of accomplished the opposite by confirming the only way he talks to his daughter is by her attorney. Regardless, I mean, the allegations themselves may be unproven, but Mark's response confirms something else. There is clearly something happening, and you don't just start communicating through lawyers because everything's going great. You don't publicly say that you want your daughter back if you just had a minor disagreement at Thanksgiving dinner. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I guess something obviously changed. And I guess while all of this was unfolding, Charlie wasn't exactly giving fans a lot of clarity either. So the same day the whole thing exploded, she posted a TikTok featuring herself with visibly bloodshot eyes. And I guess the caption read, "I'll be back dancing later. I'm depressed. Leave me alone." Which should probably just go into the Hall of Fame for vague posting, because it answers kind of something, but also nothing at all. Like, one could assume this was about the family drama, but you don't really know for certain. So at the end of the day, like, nobody in the public really knows. And of course, Charlie didn't elaborate. So while Mark is doing live streams, answering comments and telling people that he has receipts, Charlie was pretty much just staying silent, which kind of left fans trying to piece together what was going on. And then a few days later, another report dropped that made the situation even harder to ignore. So on June 4th, People magazine published a report confirming that Charlie was officially out of the Be Happy snacks. And again, Be Happy snacks is the family snack company that they launched in 2023. And the name itself comes from Dixie's song Be Happy. So now, according to People magazine, Charlie was no longer involved with the company. Her parents, Mark and Heidi, were still a part of the business, and while Dixie's exact role wasn't entirely clear, she had been promoting the brand as recently as November of 2025. Meanwhile, Charlie was gone, and again, photos of Charlie were still featured throughout the company's website. So still, after formally leaving, she's still indirectly helping them sell popcorn by just being on the front page. But I guess this is where things get even more confusing, because around the same time, TMZ reported that Charlie's departure wasn't some dramatic thing. According to their sources, the separation was a former separation from D'Amelio Brands and D'Amelio Family LLC that everyone agreed to at the time. And if that's accurate, the timeline gets really weird, because TMZ claims the process started in March 2025 and was fully completed in November of 2025, meaning Charlie had allegedly been out of the business for more than 6 months before this whole public thing happened. So if the separation was amicable and everyone agreed to it, what's going on right now? Why are they only talking to each other through lawyers? And I guess this brings us to where the story stands today, and why the biggest question in this entire situation still doesn't have an answer. So a family that became famous together, built businesses together, made millions of dollars together, now appears to be trying to figure out what happens when one member wants to go a completely different direction. So for now, the popcorn company still exists. Mark is still denying the allegations. Charlie is still staying silent, and I guess everyone else is kind of wondering, okay, what's going on? I feel like the biggest bombshell here is the allegations about the money. If I was going to be a betting man, I would bet something happened there. Regardless, though, it seems like this is kind of what happens when your kid accidentally becomes the family business. Like, just think how weird this situation is. Because, like, Charlie wasn't some, like, child actor whose parents, you know, were driving them to auditions and signing contracts and doing all this stuff for years, like a long grind for this to finally happen. No, she just started doing TikTok dances for fun, and then suddenly was like being invited to runways and had 100 million followers on TikTok. That is unbelievable. She probably has the record from being absolutely nobody nobody to being, you know, one of the most famous people, at least during the pandemic era, in the shortest amount of time. And then in the midst of this, when your daughter's standing there telling you that she's exhausted, as a parent, are you actually acting as a parent, or are you acting as a manager going, no, you can do more brand deals. We got to strike while the iron's hot. You're relevant now. You got to do these brand deals while we can get paid a lot for them. Like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Now, obviously, I can't put words into their mouths. I don't know what actually happened. What we saw was what we saw on the reality TV show, and I guess we have a whole bunch of rumors and speculations around that. So we just have to deal with very limited information. But I feel like the quote that I keep going back to is Charlie's quote saying, if I wanted to quit, now they don't have a job. That's a lot of pressure for your teenager. So, hey, I mean, maybe the money allegations are true. Maybe they're not. Maybe one day somebody will release some sort of receipts so we can actually find out what's actually going on. But regardless of what happened financially, it seems pretty clear that Charlie felt a lot of pressure for a very long time. And honestly, if you're 22 years old and you're trying to figure out who you are on the outside, and you've spent, what, the last 5 years, 6 years in the spotlight, maybe it is time to take a little break. Because, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, especially when you're a young adult now, you should be living your life for yourself and then finding the things that give you purpose in life, and then get your joy in life from your purposes, and avoid falling into the trap of getting your joy and happiness from dopamine. You should get that from purpose. Regardless, though, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You can also get one of these bad boys, gamersubs.gg/atozy. They're only for sale for a couple more days, and they're gone forever. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Okay.
Cancel. And hey, Darren.
All right, what do we want to chat? Try to find a better cop.
I've hired Bad Boy before, and he's always protected his identity. That's how DedSec works. Now he wants to meet. That's unusual. Alright, I'm gonna try and shake him off his game. Let's see what he's up to. Bad Boy. What the fuck, man?
Oh, that person clearly doesn't understand code.
Bad boy 17.
Clara.
There.
You don't look 17.
Do I look like a bad boy?
Yeah, you look like a wild card.
I hope I don't frighten you.
But you have a reason to frighten me.
Now you're being paranoid.
Am I? Someone is fucking with my life. Threatening my family, and at the same moment, the mysterious bad boy wants to meet me, and he is a sheep. He is a lie. Listen, I need to trust you, Clara.
I wouldn't trust me if I were you. But here's
That's crazy.
text messages, I know where to find him.
Yeah, well, we don't need to meet face to face for that.
No. We needed a face-to-face for this. You wanted that sex snacks.
You got me.
You should be nicer to me. I'm about to open your world.
Yeah. Well, you're not the first woman to promise me that.
They do all their nasty work through this. And they don't know I have access.
Well, you stole it.
This is powerful. Just don't be stupid. You screw around with me. Worse.
Well, I don't think you trust me.
Give me a reason to trust you.
No.
All right. The guy sent the text. How do we find it?
We work together. You, everything I just did. Me, tracking you soon.
You're not quite what I expected.
And you're exactly as I expected, Ada.
Damn. We called our ass out. Shit.
Am I talking to Bad Boy or Clara?
See, voila. So we need to track your caller. But he's sneaky. He's bounced his address through a CTOS office tower. Client services, employees, and executives, things like that.
An office tower.
We need to find a way into the system. You get me in, I get you his location.
I can get into the building where they're most vulnerable. Check out where they take deliveries.
Looks like underground, in the tunnel.
I'll start there. Hey, I'm sorry I was rough before.
I know what you were doing, trying to intimidate me. Very textbook. stepping into my personal space, the stare, physical contact. You're trying to look for cracks. So did you find any?
Wouldn't you love to know?
Whoever's phone is going off has exactly 2 seconds.
See what's ahead?
Billy, couch shows a wide open indoor plaza.
More guards, no doubt.
Oh, those hacks I uploaded to your phone? It's a perfect distraction. You can disrupt the equipment of any guard in there.
Equipment like what?
Anything. Hack their phones, earpieces, explosives. Everything runs off computer chips these days.
Okay, try it. You scan me the offices. Find me someone with an unsecured laptop.
He's the security director.
Of course he is. Once I hack in, you move fast. Track or call it and get out. Won't take long for security to spot the intrusion.
Don't worry about me.
on.
I'm telling you, it's not just an act. It blocks my entire view. This one and all shit. Someone's hacked in. Oh, fuck me. Lock down the building. Find him now.
Okay, I got you in. Can you track the caller?
Searching now. Carlos, the police are coming. They've got high-tech scans that are hard to shake. You need to get out of there.
Fast enough. Does DedSec know a way to jam their scans?
Wait, I think we do. Here it is. I'm sending it to you.
Track the caller?
Searching now. Carlos, the police are coming. They've got high-tech scans that are hard to shake. You need to get out of there.
Cops are scanning me. I can't get clear fast enough. Does DedSec know a way to jam their scans?
Wait, I think we do. Here it is. I'm sending it to you. a mouse. His call was made from an apartment in the loop.
Finally.
Just be careful, Aiden. The way he bounced the signal around, I think he wants you to find him.
Well, I certainly don't want to disappoint him.
Are you up for a digital trip? That's the question you may get on the streets of Chicago as a new underground experience takes hold. Known as a digital trip, only one of these mind-altering experiences is currently available, but those in the know insist more will hit the streets very soon.
Great. You got a fixer on my tail. You gone before I do anything else.
I don't care. It's not like it. I thought there's still people that watch like the original Watch Dogs is actually pretty impressive though. I will say about the company. Like shout out them for making a banging game that we still play. But with that being said, chat, appreciate everybody who came out to the stream. Hopefully y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. I think we need some sleep, honestly. And peace.